Welcome to class today. My name is Randy. Today's class is a continuous, non-stop vinyasa flow to get us out of our minds and into our bodies. Let's get started on our hands and knees. Well, actually, let's come into child's pose. So toes together, and then sink your hips back towards your heels. Arms reach forward. Forehead can lay on the ground. Maybe move your forehead left and right. Get a nice little massage. Deep inhale through the nose and then an audible exhale through the mouth. Good. Deep inhale through the nose. Audible exhale through the mouth. Come on to your hands and knees. In your tabletop, we're going to go into a few cat-cows. Drop the chest through the arms. Tailbone reaches up towards the sky. Drop the belly. Inhale. Exhale, dome the back, shoulder blades spread apart. Tuck your tailbone, navel to spine. Go ahead and take this at your own pace. Move in a way that feels authentic to your body. So maybe you're doing some barrel rolls, getting some side stretches in. Sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Inhale. On your exhale, weave the right arm under the left. Tempo on the floor. Reach your left arm up towards the sky. Tug back on the left hip. If you'd like to take the bind, go ahead and slip your left hand into the right hip crease. Feel that opening in your spine and your chest. Release. Left hand to the floor. Sweep the left arm up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, weave the left arm under the right. Back of the hand on the floor. Sweep the right arm up towards the sky. And if you want to take the bind, slip your right hand in between the left hip crease. Tug back on the right hip and open up. Just breathe. Take this moment to be on your mat. Let go of whatever you were holding on to, thinking about before you came to class today. Release. Both hands come to the floor. Reach your hands forward, tailbone up, and then sink your chest towards your mat. Coming into puppy pose. Reaching your chest towards the floor. It doesn't have to reach the floor. It's just the energetic movement that we're looking for here. Walk your hands back up. Flip the toes. Hover the knees about an inch off the mat. Kick the right heel back and then bring the right knee in to touch the right tricep. Kick the right heel back, right knee to right tricep. 2, keep going. 3, 4, one more. 5. Place the right toe back and then kick the left heel back. Left knee, left tricep, and kick it back. 1, we've got 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Left toe by right, down dog. Pedal out your heels from left to right. Maybe get a nice side stretch in by bringing your hip back on each side. Breathe into your body. Come to stillness. Pour weight into the heels of your hands. Energetically reach your heels towards the mat. It doesn't matter if they reach the mat or not. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Forward fold. Grab opposite elbows. And let your head hang heavy. You can have a nice bend in the knees if you'd like. Feel free to sway from side to side or maybe bounce. This helps open up the back body. Helps loosen up the fascia. I actually do this before every single workout. Roll up like you're a rag doll. Mountain pose. Sweep your arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, chair pose. Sink your hips down. Put more weight into the heels of your feet. Duh. Forward fold. Inhale, sweep up. Chair pose. Sink your hips down. Like you're sitting in a chair, but you're not. Forward fold. Walk your hands forward, down dog. Come up onto the balls of your feet. You're either going to jump, step, hop your feet to the front of the mat. Whoa. Maybe take a handstand if you'd like. When you get there, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up. Sweep the arms up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to chest. Sweep the arms up. Hinge at the hips, forward fold. Hands to the floor. Jump, step, hop your feet to the back of the mat. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog. Come to the balls of your feet, bend the knees, jump, step, hop. Your feet behind the heels of your hands. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Hands to chest, exhale. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Hinge at the hips, forward fold. Hands to the floor, jump, step, hop, handstand. Your feet to the back of the mat. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Balls of the feet. Bend the knees, jump, step, hop, handstand. Your feet to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Handstand, jump, stop, step. Combining words. Get your feet to the back of the mat. Chaturanga, up, down, dog. Okay. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Jump, step, hop the right foot to the front of the mat. Rise up, crescent pose. Open up, warrior two. Inhale. Adjust your feet as needed. Gaze over your fingertips. Reverse warrior, reach the right arm up overhead. Side angle. Sprinkle the right fingertips down into the inside of the right foot. You can always have that forearm on top of the right knee if you are there. Nice light forearm. We don't want to dump into it. Right hip comes inward towards the midline. Cartwheel up, bend into the back leg. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Roll down into the back foot. Come to the front of the mat. Hands frame the front foot. Right foot meets left. Down dog. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky. Handstand, step, however you want to get that left foot to the front of the mat. Now's your time. Crescent pose. Reach the arms to the sky. Bend the back leg so you can neutralize your pelvis, and then once there, see if you can stretch it out. Open up warrior two. Adjust your feet as needed. Gaze over your left fingertips. Reverse warrior. Side angle. However you took it on the first side, take the same opportunity on the second. Nice long spine. Ground down into the left heel. Skandasana at the back of the mat. Bend into your right leg. Feel the stretch in the back of the left leg. Working that hip joint. Rise up out of it. Hands frame the left foot. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky, inhale. Right foot to the front of the mat, however you want to get there. Coming in to crescent pose once you're there. Open up warrior two. Side angle, or I'm sorry, reverse warrior. Now side angle. Can't miss out on that nice little side stretch. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Right hand comes to the inside of the left foot, horizon lunge. All 10 toes point towards the left side of the mat. Well, what's now the left side of the mat. Reach the hips up. Come back through your Skandasana. Hands cartwheel to the front of the mat. Right foot meets left. Hips up and back. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky. However you want to get that foot to the front of the mat, go ahead. Crescent pose, arms reach up. Open up warrior two. Adjust your feet as needed. Nice long tailbone. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Horizon lunge. Left hand comes to the inside of the right foot. Keep pivoting your feet till your toes, all 10 of them, pointed towards the now right side of your mat. Reach the right arm up overhead. Lift those hips nice and high. Skandasana. Cartwheel the hands to frame the left foot. Left foot meets right. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg reaches towards the sky. Inhale. Right foot to the front of the mat, however you want to get there. Crescent pose. Reach the arms up. Open up warrior two. Sink into it. Reverse your warrior. Side angle. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Whoa. It's always interesting to notice right hand comes to the inside of that left foot and pivot your feet so you're in horizon lunge. Always interesting to notice how one side of the body feels sometimes much different than the left. My left hip, I notice in that Skandasana, is much tighter than my right this week. Pick up the left foot, bring it behind the right leg, open up, Wild thing. Puff up the chest towards the sky. Open your front body. Not a position that we get to be in often, where we're opening the front body. So let that feel good. Bring the left toes towards the back of the mat. Back into your skandasana. Hands frame the right foot. And then right toes meet left. Hips up and back, down dog. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky. However you want to get that left foot to the front of the mat. Go ahead. Take it. Crescent pose is where we're going. Open up warrior two. Adjust your feet as needed. Gaze over the left fingertips. Reverse warrior. Reach the left arm up, overhead. Side angle. Flowing like water. Nice and easy. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Horizon lunge. All 10 toes point towards the now right side of the mat. Reach the hips up towards the sky. Pick up the left or right toes. Place them behind the left leg. Open up into your wild thing. Puff up your chest. Open up the heart space. Lift the right toes, slowly bring them to the back of the mat. And come back into your skandasana. Cartwheel the hands to the front. Right foot meets left. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Press into the heels of your hands. Sweep the right leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Right toes to the top of the mat. However you want to get there. Crescent pose. Open up warrior two. This is going to be our last little add-on to our flow. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Right hand comes to the outside of the left foot, horizon lunge. Left foot reaches up and over, wild thing. Left toes come up, place your left hand on the ground, pivot onto the knife edge of your right foot, kick the left leg out, sink the hips down, wide leg forward fold. Inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, fold into it. Feeling a release on your low back, getting a nice stretch in the backs of your legs. Peel your toes up towards your body, engaging through the legs, lengthening the spine. Gorgeous. Hands come towards the back of the mat again. Lift your left toes up. Bring that left toes to the back of the mat. Back to your skandasana. Hands frame that right foot. Right foot meets left. Sweep the left leg up towards the sky. Inhale. Get the left toes to the top of the mat. Crescent pose. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Side angle. Get nice and juicy in this pose. My left hip is really enjoying this. Left hip comes in towards the midline. Inhale. Skandasana to the back of the mat. Sink down into it. Again, maybe notice the difference between the left side and the right. Horizon lunge. Right foot comes up and over the back leg, wild thing. Hips lift up towards the sky. Slowly bring the left or right toes in. Right hand comes to the mat. Kick the left or right leg through. Seated forward fold. Nice wide legs. Inhale, get long through the spine. Exhale, fold into this. Find length on your inhale. Exhale, see if you can get a little deeper. And then you stop in a place that feels good and juicy for you. Maybe a little bounce. Could feel nice. Lift on out of that. Hands come to the back of the mat. Sweep the right leg up so it's in towards your chest. Place it at the back of the mat to come back into your Skandasana. Hands frame around the front foot. Left foot meets right. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Press into the heels of the hands. Get a nice long down dog here. Reach the heels towards your mat. Shake your head left and right. Come on to the balls of the feet. Bend at the knees. Jump. Ooh. Your feet, or you can just walk them to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Sweep your hands up towards the sky. Inhale. Hands to heart. Inhale, bring the left knee into chest. Exhale, left knee points towards the left side of the room. We're going to circle it back. Like we're making a big circle. And then you're going to kick your left foot back behind the right leg. Reach the left arm up overhead and then grab that left wrist with your right hand and lean to the left. I'm sorry, to the right. So you're getting this nice stretch in the left side body. This little crescent moon gem of a pose. I love, love, love this one. All right, bring the right foot or right knee back into chest. Right ankle or left ankle above right knee. Sink your hips down and back for a figure four chair. Left knee into chest. Warrior three. Kick the right leg back. Good. Open in to your half moon. So you're opening up your hips to the left side of the mat. Maybe you have one hand on the floor or a block. You're gazing at one spot on the floor. Good. Pivot your hips so they're back in warrior three. Bring the left knee back behind the right ankle. And then lift up like a curtsy squat, warrior three. And again, lift up. One more time, this time, leave your knee on the floor, sink your hips down, seated twist, wrap your left elbow around your right knee. Clasp your hands on the outside of the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, see if you can gaze beyond your right shoulder. If you want to take this deeper, you can sprinkle your right fingertips behind your glutes and then hook your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Again, inhale, your spine gets nice and long. Exhale, gaze over that right shoulder. Release. Come on to the left shin. Lift the left knee into the chest. Left foot hits the floor. Inhale, bring the right knee towards the chest. Exhale, right knee comes out towards the side and then back and behind, like a little dance. And then we're placing the right foot on the floor. Right arm up overhead, grab that right wrist with the left hand. Get this nice side stretch. Right knee back in towards your chest, nice and slowly, like you're moving through honey. Right ankle above the left knee, sink your hips back, opening that right hip a little bit. Reach your arms forward as you reach your hips back. So we get this nice little counterbalance. Flex the right foot. Lift up out of this. Reach the right leg back. Warrior three. Find one spot to gaze at on the floor. You can always have blocks underneath you here for stability. Open up into your half moon. So you're opening your hips to the left side of the mat. Left arm reaches down, right arm reaches up, kicking through the back leg. Maybe those left fingertips are on the ground, or you can have a block underneath them. Rotate the hips back towards the mat. Square arm off. Warrior three. Good. Right knee comes back behind the left. And then come back up. One. We've got another one. Go. Two. If you're working on your dragon squats, this is a great exercise for that. Three, place the right knee behind the left ankle. Seated twist. Clasp the hands on the outside of the left knee. Nice long spine. Inhale. Exhale, gaze behind the left shoulder. If you want to take this deeper, sprinkle the left fingertips back behind the left glute and hook the right elbow to the outside of the left leg. Inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, we twist deeper. Good. Ground down into the right shin and the left foot. Lift up. Right foot meets the left. Inhale, sweep the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Take a moment to hang here. Let your head shake left and right. Just let your head feel nice and heavy. You don't need to support it in this moment. Your neck works on supporting this giant bowling ball on top of it all day long. So take this moment and just let it rest. Let your neck rest. Let your head hang heavy. Good. If you want to work on an inversion here of some sort, you can work on headstand, forearm stand, handstand, or you can just lay on your back and let your legs be up against a wall and let all that blood kind of drain the opposite way for a moment. Whatever inversion you want to take, go ahead and do so now. If you're working on your handstand, your hands are gripped into the floor. Always recommend having a wall behind you if this is new to you. Grip your fingertips so hard into your mat that your knuckles are lifting up off of your mat. Reach your left leg as much as you can, as much energy as you can up towards the sky or whatever leg feels natural. And then kick your right heel towards your right glute. And in this moment, if you could be up close, you would see my hands doing all these micro movements to keep me in place. When you're ready, come out of your inversion and just sit on your heels for a moment and close your eyes down. Slow your breath down. Notice your heart beating and the blood circulating around your body and all this energy that you've created through movement. My mom always says whenever she's feeling tired, that's her sign to get up and move around. That is how she has so much energy. She's the most energetic person I know, and she tells me that's how she does it. That her getting up and moving helps create the energy she needs to do whatever she's doing next. Lie onto your back. Heels to the floor. Knees to the sky. Lift your hips up. Bridge pose. Sink your hips to the floor. This time, if you'd like to, I'm going to go into wheel. You can either stay here in bridge or you can go into wheel. Ground your feet into the floor. Hands come to the outside of the ears. Press into your hands and your feet at the same time to lift your body up. Maybe come on to your toes to create a little bit more space. And I like to rock back and forth here. Let your head hang heavy. Gently release everything to the floor. Soles of the feet come together. Let your knees knock out wide. Supine Baddha Konasana. I like back bends because they are immediately energizing. I immediately feel more energetic here. I feel sparkly, for lack of a better word. Let's do one more back bend. Back bend to your choice, bridge or wheel. Lift the hips, ground down into the heels and the hands. Lift up and breathe. It can be so easy here to forget to breathe, but that is a very important part of keeping your body calm. Feel the chest opening up, the hips feeling a little freer. Have some engagement in your glutes here. Slowly lower everything to the ground. Heel or soles of the feet together. Knees fall wide. Close your eyes down. Bring the soles of your feet back to the floor. And then we're going to do an easy twist towards the right. So just let your knees drop to the right as you gaze over your left hand. Release, let your knees come through center, and then fall to the left as you gaze over your right arm. Come back through center. You can let your knees knock in and rest against each other. This is our constructive rest position. Right hand on the belly, left hand on the heart. Close your eyes down. Notice how your body feels now and how that's different than how it felt when you started this practice today. I hope it feels a little bit more energized, a little bit more open with a little bit more space. Let's take one last deep breath together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale with a sigh through the mouth. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to seeing you next time.